Welcome back to Perks Recap. Back at it once again. We're hitting the Grateful Dead. One of the staples of this channel has been the Grateful Dead through the years, over the last couple of years. We have Playing in the Band, a song that I have done before, but not this version. Winterland 1974. This is 31 minutes long, so I'm assuming there's going to be a long jam session. I'm going to be thoroughly impressed, I'm sure. 31 minutes, a little long for me to do in one part, so I am going to break it up into two parts. So look for the link to the second part will be in the description below. I'll do 15 and 15 is about what I'm thinking about doing. And the person who suggested this one was Sam, and that's what he suggested. He said break it up around the 15-minute mark. So that's what we're going to do. So it will be two parts, but I am going to do it in one sitting, and hopefully you'll join me for the second part, and you could do it in one sitting as well. So get your snack, get your drink, get ready to go. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And let's get started. Playing in the Band, Winterland 1974, Grateful Dead, and it's 4K remastered. So it's probably going to look pretty good too. It does look good.
Some folks look for answers, others look for flies. Some folks up the treetops, just looking for their guides. But I can tell you future, but look what's in your hand. But I can't stop it up and I'll just play the band. Playing in the band. Daybreak on the land. Some folks look for answers, others look for lies. Some folks up in treetops, just looking for their guides. But I can tell you future, boy, look what's in your hand. But I can't stop it up and I just play the band. Playing in the band. Daybreak on the land. Standing on a tower with my command. You just keep pretending while I'm playing in the band. If a man among you got no sin upon his head, let him cast stone at me for playing in the band. Playing in the band. Daybreak on the land.
Very nice. Okay. So Donna's here, obviously, with the backing vocals. She had a nice high note there she hit. I always said I was a little curious about her voice, if she ever had any songs with the Dead or wherever where she was the main vocalist, because I think I'd like to hear her as the main vocalist of a song, because I do like her voice. I think her voice is really nice. But so far they sound great. The video looks great. So I'm really, really enjoying this. Let's continue on. bass right here. This can transport you somewhere else. What a jam. The transitions and the kaleidoscope effect and everything, it fits the song absolutely perfectly. And this is definitely a vibe. This is setting a mood, and obviously the people in attendance are very much into it, and it's awesome. It's like I said while I was playing, it can transport you to somewhere else. You just kind of close your eyes and go with it, and yeah, let's keep going. jamming. This is mesmerizing. Bring it all the way down. sorry about that. I was checking the time and I accidentally went ahead 10 seconds. I brought it back to 10, so we're back where we were. We're just about done with this part. Okay, that's going to do it for this part. Come back with a quick close, and then we'll move on to part 2. Hopefully you join me for that one. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Let's get to that close. Okay, so there you have it. That is Playing in the Band from 1974, Winterland, Grateful Dead. That is the first part. It's a 31-minute song, so that's why we're breaking it up into 2 parts. We're right about the 15-minute mark now, so pretty much half and half. Part 2 will be like a minute longer. Anyway, they sounded great, absolutely. I wouldn't say what Jerry was doing was technically like a solo. He was just jamming, but within his just jamming, there was definitely some little gems in there that I really, really enjoyed. My first, and I don't really care about videos that much, really. A lot of times I think some people get distracted by the videos and they lose their real appreciation for the music. But one thing I noticed here, and I guess I hate to say it, I guess it would kind of be a complaint. They're reusing the same footage. So that means when we're watching this isn't the real reaction of what's being played at the time. There's a shot of Donna. She's facing the other way. She turns to the camera, kind of smirks and walks off, and then it goes over to Keith where he's playing the keys, and then like 10 minutes later it's the exact same shot, and she walks over and it's the exact same shot of Keith, which means obviously they reused that same one, which means what we're listening to is not what they're reacting to at the time. Also, some of the crowd footage is the same footage. You see the same person dancing the same way, so obviously they're not dancing to what we're hearing either earlier or later. One of the times they're not listening to the same thing we're listening to at that time. I kind of think that kind of stinks, to be honest. Just being completely honest, I don't like that one bit. I'm in the television business. I've edited videos, I've created videos, I've done presentations, and continuity is one of the major things. This continuity is obviously terrible. You can't do that. Maybe they don't have all the footage and they're just filling it in, which is, I can appreciate that and I can understand that. Maybe that's why all the kaleidoscope effects were in there. Maybe they don't have all the footage. And if that's the case, they did the best they could, and I can understand it a little bit. Hopefully that is the case, and it's not just a point of, basically laziness or just not, just throwing things together. But that, that kind of thing bothers me all the time. I'll be watching a movie or a show and I see like a bad edit where somebody's looking one way, you go back and you come back and they're doing something else or something, and that stuff bothers me all the time. I always point out bad edit. I'm that guy. But anyway, again, we're here for the music. I say that all the time, and I have absolutely zero problem with the music whatsoever. In the video, it is what it is. But again, musically, this is fantastic. I want to thank Sam for the donation and the suggestion. We'll see what the rest of this has in store in part 2. If you want to be like Sam and donate, information for Venmo and PayPal is in the description below. It's also at the end of the video. And if you donate, I'll react to anything you want me to. And in the description, there's all the information for social media, all my other links to my Grateful Dead reactions, and there's a lot of them. And also my podcast. Don't forget about the Perks Recap podcast. That information's in there as well. But anyway, let's get to part 2. I'm excited for it. Please join me then. And until then, I will see you later.